movies, hotels, restaurants, education, medical, any service that you are trying to get, any product that you are trying to purchase, what the first thing we do as of now? We go to Google, we check out the reviews, we go to Amazon, we check out the reviews, but how much can you trust on these? So today we would discuss an interesting topic: content farming, click farming, link farming. All of these three have minor variations. Important to know, this is an important topic even for your UPSC answer writing for cyber analysis, cyber security. Now, what is click farming? Click farming is simply where low paid, low skilled people are employed to generate high amount of clicks. Now, these clicks could be on social media, these could be in the forms of likes, it could be in the forms of views on the videos, it could be in the form of ratings and reviews, it could be in the form of comments, it could be in the form of anything that you can imagine. Now, these are what are called as click farming. A similar term is link farming, where fake links are being generated here and there and people are being asked to move on to the relevant page. And similarly, we have content farming, which is also known as content milling. Here, the content which is already present on web is being assimilated and is being organized through automation and being generated through pages. Now, this again, with SEO, these are being brought to a higher ranking. So how much can you actually rely and trust on the ratings and reviews is important. With $1 being given to a worker for 1 hour or for 1,000 likes or shares that are being generated, this is a kind of industry that flourishes in many parts of Korea, China, Vietnam, Taiwan, Indonesia, Philippines, India. So this has to be taken into account, that whenever you are going to get, you are going to buy or purchase any product or services, it's really important how much do you analyze and understand it. Now, the second question that you might ask is, if not trust on ratings and reviews, how to know whether the product is good or not, or the service is worth or not? Now, the good answer can be word of mouth. You can possibly that can be a better way out, but again you will have to trust on the sources whether they are reliable or not. And then you can identify through multiple sources, through varied sources, and try to explore the commodity or the service by yourself and see if it is really helpful or not. But blindly trusting the ratings and reviews can fall you into trap, and this is really important. Big tech companies are working for identifying fake reviews, fake likes, and removing them, removing accounts which do not have usual activities from their system. But still, there are upcoming ways of automations, bots, smart bots being answering the questions, and sometimes these technologies are being developed in such a way that with minimum cost, they are trying to have high velocity attacks and keep their rankings in the SEO high. So it's really important to take this at a right call. Even a lot of students ask about what is the success ratio from your reference materials. So that's the reason, one of the reasons you should not go on the ratings and reviews. I always tell a student, and that is, you trust the material, you check the material yourself, you go through the content and then decide whether it is useful or not, or ask someone who has qualified, has referred to it, and that's one of the best ways to go through it. And definitely this is one of the very important topics that you can also have in your answer writing for UPSC. We'll be covering many such interesting topics and contents for you. Stay tuned.